my last video, I took you to Walmart with me to just shop around for some affordable home finds. I did not actually pick up anything in that first visit because I wanted to get home and price everything out and show you guys how I would actually budget for those items. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you how I would actually budget for those items. Let's get right into it. So the first thing I did when I got back home was write down every single item that I actually want to purchase. Now, the items that I have on my list is the cookware set. It was like the white cream one, and that was $39.98. I also put a toaster down for $20, a frappe machine, because that's exactly what I went in there for. So that's like the top of the list. That was $120. The blender, I more so went with the heavy duty blender. I showed all three in the video, but I thought that, I was going to go with the more of the heavy duty kind, and that was the $129 one. I also went for the crock pot with the silver and black bottom, but like the white or cream top of it. That was $69. And then the robot vacuum, and that was $149. Now, I'm still stuck between $149 and the $119 one. So the first thing that I would do if I'm, just budgeting for these items is add all of these items up. So when I added everything up, you guys, it came up to like around $526 and something. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and just round up. So I'm going to be rounding everything up to a $600 budget. This will include taxes and shipping and everything else within that $600. So I have to be very, very careful on the items that I'm actually purchasing, and maybe even shop around and see if I can find an affordable price somewhere else. But right now we're sticking with Walmart. We're going with the Walmart prices as our baseline, and $600 is the budget that we're going to get for these items. Now, the next thing that I would do is I would be a little bit more specific with my goals. Now, I already know that I'm setting aside $600 for these items, but when do I want to get them? Do I want to get them for Christmas as a Christmas gift to myself? Or do I maybe want to check out the Black Friday deals and actually, catch them on, deals? Maybe Walmart may be having a Black Friday deal and I can get it for a little bit less. I have the prices written down, so now I can kind of like price match or search online to see, okay, well, maybe I can get it from Amazon for a little bit cheaper, or maybe I can get it at Target for a little bit cheaper. Just kind of like this gives me an idea where I can actually shop around and see exactly what the prices are in different stores and when I actually want to get it. So for me, myself, I'm going to be trying to get these items around Black Friday. Now, the next thing I would do is see when is actually Black Friday. So I'm going to take my phone and I'm just going to go to my calendar and I'm just going to see when is Black Friday. And on my calendar, I see that Black Friday is going to be on November 29th of this year. So the next thing I need to focus on, which is the most important thing I need to focus on, well, really not the most important thing, but the next most important thing is how many paychecks am I going to get before Black Friday? So today was actually payday. Today is October 11th. I have 1, 2, 3 more paychecks. So if I can pull some money out of the paychecks I actually just got paid today, I will. But I have 3 more paychecks to actually be able to get up $600. So now I'm asking myself, can I find that amount of money within my budget right now to be able to put $600 aside within these next 3 paychecks? Or do I maybe need to push it out a little bit, maybe Christmas time? That way I can kind of like break up those payments and it won't be as much. Because if we divide each paycheck and try to get $600, I'm going to need $150 per paycheck, including the paycheck that I actually got paid today, which is not a bad idea. However, I didn't already include it in my budget for the month of October. If you go back and look at my October budget with me, you will already see that your girl only had 64 cents left out of her budget. So she cannot really squeeze $150 this month this paycheck or next paycheck, because I really don't have it, because this particular month I'm actually paying for two places. I still got to pay a light bill at the apartment, and I have to pay a light bill here. Thank God the light bill here is only like $24, but I also had to pay rent at the last place, and I have to pay mortgage at here. So this particular month I'm spending out a whole lot of money that I normally wouldn't spend out. It's also my birthday month, so I got to pay for emissions, I got to pay for a tag, you know, all of those type of things that normally I wouldn't have to really take care of. So I may have to push it back to Christmas time. That way I can save just a little bit less than $150, or I can actually figure out different ways to make more money. Now, I'm all for making more money. I normally would actually do that, make more money. Now, I've already been budgeting for sneakers. I was telling y'all in the Walmart Shop With Me video that I was saving for sneakers, but they pushed the date back. They pushed the date back on the sneakers, so I saved $120 here. I'm thinking about using this money, but then again, it's like, I've already saved these for sneakers, and I already told myself that these was for sneakers. I don't want to go in this and then have to start all the way over, because what if they push the date back up and I no longer have, you know, enough money or not enough money? So I'm going to keep it in here. I think I'm just going to leave this as is, and I'm just going to start fresh with my home finds or whatever budget. But that's where actually I would start with that. And then once I actually figure out how much money I need per paycheck, I would use one of these envelopes and just create me a sinking fund for it. Now, I got these envelopes from Amazon. I absolutely love it. Now, usually I don't save cash. I don't, you know, use these envelopes to actually save cash. I actually did this one because I was doing a challenge on Instagram showing people that you could save a little bit amount of money, you know, for your sneakers or whatever. You don't have to just drop the whole $200 on the day of when the sneaker is released. Go ahead and save $16 a week, because we eat up $16, and then just put it in an envelope, put it out the way, leave it in your house, put it in a locker or something like that. Put it away where you don't see it. It's out of sight, it's out of mind, and you don't think about it till the shoes is actually released. You'll set a notification on your phone and you'll be like, oh, I forgot I was saving this money. And then you have it when the shoe is actually scheduled to be released. So I use these envelopes to actually track my sinking funds that's in my account, and that's just pretty much how I do it. I'm a cashless budgeter, so that's the reason for these envelopes. It's like I have a savings account for my sinking funds. However, those items are not broken up because I don't have an account where it actually separates the money that's in that savings account into different categories. So that's where these envelopes comes in handy. I will link these envelopes in the description box below just in case you are interested. And the next thing I would do is basically do my income, subtract all of my bills and expenses, and see if that amount of money that I actually need per paycheck, or, you know, whenever I decide to do it. It can be per week, it can be per day, it can be per paycheck, it can be per month, or whatever like that. Will I have enough remaining in my budget to put that money aside while still being able to take care of the important things? Because what's important to me is my saving and investing in retirement, and then all of my household bills and expenses. I don't want to stop those things, or I don't want to cancel anything else out or put it to the side, or don't pay a bill just to focus on affordable home finds. No, we're not going to be doing that. We're still going to take care of the important stuff while seeing if we can squeeze $150 per paycheck into this affordable home finds sinking fund, so we can be able to get these items by Black Friday. And that is pretty much how I would budget for these affordable home finds. I hope this video brought you so much value. Make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and make sure you check out this Walmart Shop With Me video so you can actually see the items that I'm actually going to be budgeting for.